Welcome to another chilly but not too cold Explore Everyday Aurora chase. It's March 13th. We've got some Aurora action going on tonight. We're actually under a G2 warning right now. So I am just out locally here on the east side of the Twin Cities, and you should be able to see over my shoulder. We do have the green arc, so hopefully that is building towards a substorm. It's been a while since we've chased the Aurora, so it's nice to be out. It's about 28 degrees, so a little warmer than it's been, but we are on the brink of spring and true warmth. So the situation going on tonight right now, I have a camera running a time lapse back in my neighborhood, same spot that I had on November 5th of last year. Just got that one set up in the neighborhood, and now I am out in the Afton area at one of my local spots. I have a time lapse going maybe 70 yards off in the distance there, and then I have my Sony A7S III right here, and then I got my Sony A7IV in the truck yet. So I'm gonna kind of just wait around and see what happens. I may leave my one camera stashed here, go somewhere else, just really spread out. We'll see. Thanks for being here. Hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't, if you like the Aurora, and hopefully we see a substorm here shortly. It's about the 11:30 update, and we are going to lose the battle with clouds here. Unfortunately, I'm going to lose that battle with clouds before I lose the battle with cold. It's not too bad out here. You can still see the green arc. It's done nothing. Looking at data, it's just kind of consistent. Looking at the magnetometer, it's kind of going down. BZ just spiked north, so I think I'm just gonna wrap it up. It's been a nice little night. Shot some time lapses, played around with S&Q mode on the Sony, so we're gonna have some nice smooth video, kind of video time lapse hybrid. So yeah, just a fun night. And fun fact, we are about 24 hours from getting a gigantic March snowstorm here in the Twin Cities, so That should give me some good computer time to get this edited up in the next couple days. And I will see you next when we have about maybe 12 to 18 inches of snow here in the Twin Cities, but it's gonna melt quick. And then I'm really looking for some Milky Way core photography here before March is out. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Alright, so I'm back in the neighborhood, and behind these pine trees is where I had my Nikon D750 with a 20mm on. It looked like it ran pretty much the whole time. The camera most definitely ran the whole time I had it stashed behind the pine tree. Unfortunately, I wiped out the entire night in 5 seconds when I formatted the SD cards in prep for a Milky Way trip. Always upload your files to your hard drive as soon as possible. With the battery just dying recently, and you can still see there's Aurora out. Nothing has changed. It's just the low arc really right on the horizon. I haven't seen any beams, any color whatsoever tonight. It is hard to go in with Aurora in my neighborhood and out, but it's almost midnight. I am gonna wrap it up. So just want to try to show you the shot where I was back in the neighborhood. I had a time lapse here back on November 5th as well, so kind of my down and dirty, close to home spot where I can just come and peek if the Aurora is out. Once again, thanks so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Literally, as I was giving my second close of the night, a substorm hit. I'm watching on the back of the camera as pillars start going up. So I got 3 cameras set up in about a minute and a half. I've got 2 time lapses going, but they're not going to be enough to get a time lapse, so maybe I'll pull some stills out of there. So kind of a unique setup that I have here. Frozen lake, that's going to probably unthaw here in the next 10 days once the snowstorm melts, but it's pretty clear, so getting some reflections from the lights in the neighborhood and hopefully from that little substorm. But it has died back down again. I didn't really see too many colors in it, but it definitely was a good way to close the night. So with that, I am gonna wrap, and we will see you in the next Explore Everyday video.